Teach me.
Hello everyone, it's me Arvind catching you on another Math Tutor Edu's lecture video. Okay, in this lecture video we're going to discuss a new subtopic within the same chapter, which is the simultaneous equations involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, in the previous subtopic we have discussed systems of linear equation involving three variables, and I've also discussed two methods, which is the substitution and the elimination. Okay, if you haven't watched those videos, okay, please go and watch those videos. I will include in the link above so you can watch them later. Okay, so let us jump to this new subtopic, shall we? Okay, so for my opinion, I will say that this subtopic is more straightforward as compared to the previous one, because number one, it's involving only two variables, x and y, and number two, they clearly stated that it is involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, in the future when you are dealing with the application type of question, you must remember that you only have to come up with one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, remember guys, two variables, two equation. Previous subtopic, three variables, so that's why you have three equations. Okay, so I hope you can understand the concept behind this. Okay, so let me discuss an example on how we're going to solve this concept of simultaneous equation involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, so let me just write here an example. Okay, so let's say the question give you two equation. Okay, let me write the first one. Okay, the first one is 3x plus y plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, and the second equation is xy plus 4t is equals to y square. As you can see in this question, they already gave us one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, before you proceed to solve, you must identify which is the linear equation and which one is the non-linear. Okay, if you take a look at these two equations, this is the linear equation. Okay, linear, and this one is the non-linear equation. Okay, so from here, let me just copy and paste it over here. So to solve this, similar concept in the previous subtopic. Okay, you need to label this as an equation in the numbers form. Okay, let me label this as equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so the basic step on what we need to do is, since in this question you have two variables, okay, the two variables you need to reduce into one single variable. So how are we going to do that? Okay, in order for us to do that, we need to use that one particular equation and we need to let a specific variable, and then we need to substitute into another equation in order for us to reduce from two variable into one variable. Cannot understand? Okay, don't worry, I'm going to explain through the working so you can understand better. Okay, so from here, from equation 1, so we're going to create a new equation. So in order for us to reduce from two variables to one variable, you can choose any variable you want, but for the convenience we are going to choose the y variable, but if you wanted to choose x also can. I leave it up to you. Okay, so from here, y is equals to, so from here the 3x and 4, from the left hand side you move it over to the right hand side, so from here you get is equals to 3y equals to negative 3x minus 4. So this is your third equation. Okay, we have already formed a new equation, and that new equation we're going to substitute into the non-linear equation, okay, in order for us to reduce from two variable into one single variable. Okay, so from here let us continue. So substitute equation 3 into 2. Okay, so this equation, let me substitute over here. So let me copy back the equation. So xy plus with 4t equals to y square. Okay, since the y is equal to negative 3x minus 4, so we can substitute this into the equation over here. So from here, x in a bracket negative 3x minus 4 close bracket plus with 40 equals to negative 3x minus 4 square. Okay, so let us solve one by one. Okay, no need to rush. So this x we can expand in. So from here we get negative 3x square minus 4x plus with 40. Okay, let us proceed to the right hand side. As you can see in the right hand side, we need to expand the bracket, the power of 2 bracket. So from here we expand this, you should get 9x square. Okay, negative 3x times with negative 4, you get this 12x. Then 12x you times with 2, you get this 24x. Okay, and then negative 4, and then you square it, you get this positive 16. Okay, so from here, as you can see in the working, we are slowly progressing and it leads us to a quadratic equation. Okay, so in order for us to come up with a quadratic equation, we move everything from left hand side to the right hand side. Okay, and then we rearrange the equation. So from here we solve for in order with the highest power first. So from here 9x square plus 3x square. Why plus 3x square? This negative 3x square from left hand side, move it over to the right hand side. So from here you get is 12x square. Okay, negative 4x plus 24. Okay, this negative 4x, you move it over to the right hand side, so become positive 4x. So 24x plus with 4x, you get 28x. Okay, so you only left with the numbers. So from here 16 minus 40. Why minus 40? This 40 from the left hand side, you move it over to the right hand side. So from here 16 minus 40 is equals to negative 24. Okay, so and then you make it equals to 0. Okay, so from here, before we proceed to the factorization, okay, we take a look at this quadratic equation. Ask yourself, can we simplify this equation or not? If can, proceed to do the simplification. Try to simplify. Okay, so in this case we can simplify by dividing the whole quadratic equation by 4. Okay, when you divide the whole quadratic equation by 4, so from here you get is 3x square plus with 7x minus with 6 equals to 0. Okay, can we further factorize again? Okay, I don't think we can able to factorize it anymore, so we can proceed for the factorization. Okay, so from here, okay, let me take my calculator. So I want you to see the working with me. So when I'm entering the calculation, okay, so let me set the mode. So from here, okay, let me click equation. Okay, and since this is a quadratic equation, excuse me, okay, since this is a quadratic equation, let me click number 3. Okay, so coefficient A is 3, coefficient B is 7, coefficient C is negative 6. Okay, so you solve this, you get your x1 is equal to 2 over 3 and x2 is equal to 3. Okay, okay, so from here 3x minus 2, okay, in a bracket x plus with 3 equals to 0. Okay, so from here your first x value will be equals to 2 over 3. Okay, and your second x value will be equals to negative 3. Okay, so you get 2x values. So once you get the x value, so for the next step what you need to do is you need to find the corresponding y values. Okay, so from here let us start with the 2 over 3. So from here, when x equals to 2 over 3, so from here y is equals to, okay, let me write the y equation. So negative 3x minus 4. So from here y is equals to negative 3, okay, times with 2 over 3 minus 4. Okay, this one you simplify, get 1, simplify, get 1. So from here you get this y is equals to negative 6. Okay, we have already get the first y solution. Let us proceed to the second y solution. When x is equals to negative 3, so from here y, okay, we follow the same working, negative 3x minus 4. Okay, we substitute the x equals to negative 3 over into this equation. So y is equals to negative 3 times with negative 3 minus with 4. Negative 3 times with negative 3 you get 9. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So from here you get your second solution. Okay, so let me just underline the solution. Okay, so that is all for my quick explanation regarding the simultaneous equations involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Okay, the step is pretty straightforward. It's involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation, and then we need to come up with one new equation, and from there you need to do the substitution where it leads us to the reduction of two variables into one variable. Okay guys, so that is all for my quick explanation. So I hope you understand the concept plus the example and the working that I've shown to you. If you like this video, make sure that you give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming Maths lecture videos in the future, and make sure that you share this video to your friends. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.